Apple shares ticking higher this morning. This after a double-digit decline yesterday. Joining us right now is Walter Piecyk. He's at LightShed Partners. Mr. Apple. He knows everything Apple. I'm curious what you first thought when you saw what Warren Buffett did over the weekend.
I mean, whenever someone that is very well known, whether it's Warren Buffett or some of the other high-profile portfolio managers, the stocks tend to, I think, overreact on those decisions. Sometimes these guys who have been extremely successful do get things wrong from time to time. But then when the stock started selling off, and then you had the news of the lawsuit with Google, then you just say, well, the guy remains kind of on top and calling things, at the right time, I guess. But we'll see how the next couple of weeks and months play out.
Okay, so let's move to Google, and then I just want to move to the stock itself. But the Google decision yesterday, you think portends what for Apple, insofar as Apple pays an enormous, or I should say Google pays an enormous fee to Apple every year to be the default search engine?
Yeah, it's at least 20 billion. Who knows what the growth rate is? If you look at this, that's in the services segment that a lot of people focus on. They had really very good guidance for that segment this quarter. I don't know what the costs are associated when Google just pays you $20 billion to, be the default search engine. There can't be many costs other than maybe someone collecting the wire. So, in terms of profitability, I mean, that's, I think, if you're doing 100 billion in net income and you have like a 16% tax rate, that's a pretty big chunk of your profitability, 15%. But Andrew, like stuff like this, it takes years to kind of hash out. Google's obviously going to fight it. It's going to go to the next layer here in terms of what is the exact remedy in dealing with this. And then there's going to be challenges on that. So it'll take a while, but it's you can't ignore it. It's a meaningful thing. I mean, I heard you guys talking earlier this morning about the politics of it, but I mean, I think JD Vance has talked pretty aggressively against his views in terms of, some of these large companies and what the government should be doing. So I don't, politics, I think, can play some role over time, but, it kind of feels like it's an inevitable that something's going to happen here that's going to threaten this $20 billion services revenue number for Apple.
Okay, let's flip the board around. What do you think that the fair value of this company is at this point of the ballgame?
I mean, I thought it was lower a couple of weeks ago. The services guidance, which really wasn't talked about on the earnings call. I mean, they're talking about maintaining 14% growth there for a very big business. That's a $100 billion line item. And what it does is it helps the overall company grow now at 5%. I mean, if you look at 5 percentage points, services now is 3.5 of those 5 percentage points of growth. And if you have 5% growth for a company that's perceived as low risk because they generally deliver and provides incremental upside, then you can maybe justify at least the 3% free cash flow yield, the 31 earnings multiple. So I feel like we're there in terms of the full value. Where I could be wrong is if AI turns out to in fact drive. I think you had a guest on yesterday saying the biggest super cycle ever, which it seems like it's said every year, and that could give you some additional upside. Well, I'm just still skeptical.
Right. That was my question. Do you believe that we are about to go through a super cycle based on AI and Apple Intelligence in the phones come this fall? Of course, we discussed it yesterday. The rollout of that AI, even the product and the software, isn't going to come necessarily all at one time when the new phone rolls out itself.
Well, that's the new narrative, Andrew. It was supposed to happen this year, and then it's going to be next year. It feels like it's always next year in terms of the impact to the replacement cycle. The operators are still, in this country at least, sell most of the phones to the end consumer. There's no sign that this is impacting the replacement cycle. I've signed up as a developer. The latest development or the latest release of iOS 18, I've been using the Intelligent series, not that much better. The Photos is not that much better. I mean, there's a lot of work that's obviously going to be done between now and when this is formally released. I just don't see it for this year and even for next year having some big impact in terms of creating this mega cycle. What the narrative, though, is going to be is like, well, and we're, at LightShed, we're huge believers in the potential and the promise of AI. So Apple's in a very unique position to be a primary beneficiary. So it's accurate to say like this could take a couple of years. It's always going to be the excuse at earnings. Like if earnings don't deliver, well, it's next quarter, it's next year. There's still going to be the guys there for AI. And that, I think, is something that helps to sustain the valuation. You're always going to have those believers, and for good reason. They've established a great market share, a great brand, that people will believe that they will ultimately be the primary beneficiaries of AI.